really delighted to introduce AnneCharlotte Monneret, who is the DG of EdTech France.
First of all, thank you to you. I'm very happy to be here with you today to speak about EdTech and the French community. So thank you for having me. Who am I? I'm leading the French EdTech network that is called EdTech France. And it is gathering more than 350 companies now that are working on the K-12 markets, on the higher ed education markets, and in the lifelong learning markets. So it's my full-time job. And before that, I used to teach myself. So I was a French teacher actually in a middle school in Paris. And before that, I was working in the tech industry in Barcelona. So all of this led me to this position, actually mixing tech and education. So it's a very great job to work with all these companies and to make the French edtech market grow a bit more every day.
Fantastic, thank you. I didn't know you were a teacher, so that's really interesting to know.
So I know everything about teachers.
Brilliant stuff. So yeah, in your opinion, AnneCharlotte, how has sort of EdTech evolved in the last few years, and particularly in France? I mean, what sort of trends have you observed?
Yeah, it's been a crazy trend actually in France and in all the world because of the COVID situation, of course. I think there are many consequences of the crisis, positive consequences for the industry. First of all, on the mindset of the teachers, the parents, and the students. I think the EdTech tools are now seen as a real way to keep learning, to keep teaching, and to keep living and sharing with others. So I think we actually gain a lot of time in France in terms of mentality and the way we are using technology in the education and digital learning area. So yeah, everything went faster. So first consequences. Second consequences, I think the universities, the public schools in France, they really understood the urge to invest in EdTech tools in order to have strong national solutions, because I think every country should deserve proper national tools. And I think it also raised awareness on this need to invest more money in the French EdTech solutions, because if we don't give the companies money, they will say startups and small, and that's not the goal. And also in terms of innovation, we are seeing a lot of new companies entering the market thanks to the development of machine learning. So it's really a thing. It's not just saying machine learning is coming. It's really getting serious and intense in terms of adaptive learning. And so it's very exciting also to see that new solutions are entering the market. So mentality, need of investments, and innovation, and all of this is actually the same, I guess, in all Europe. And as we know that the education market will be around $500 billion in 2025, and only 6% of this market is digital today. So we have all the rest of the market to invest, and it's just the beginning, and it's very exciting to live these times.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. I think one trend that's certainly observable globally is how the European edtech sector has tended to be underfunded. So it's good that there's a growing recognition of the need to have edtech solutions that are European, and it's good to see there is a proliferation of edtech solutions coming out of Europe now, and an increase in venture capital funding and so on. Yeah, so that's great. And then in terms of your goals leading EdTech France in the coming years, what do you sort of foresee as kind of, you've obviously already spoken about the companies starting to release EdTech solutions in France, but are there any other sort of goals as an organization?
Yeah. We have actually many challenges ahead of us because we grew super fast. We are more than 350 companies, but the network has been created only 2.5 years ago. So we really are growing, really fast. So we have many things to do. The first challenges and goal is to help the market get stronger, because today we have a lot of super small companies in France. We have big scale-ups and big champions, but we also have a lot of small startups. So I think one of the goals is to really help them grow, share good practices with the other members, get money, get partnerships. So one of the main goals is really to help the market to get maturity. Then we also have a big change on the international part, because most of our companies that are growing super fast, they want to go abroad. And so we are opening in September 2 new job positions, one in Tunisia, in Tunis, and one in Mexico, to help our French companies to go to the French-speaking African countries and to go to South America. So that's actually a great goal to really help companies to show that we have some nice French tools in our country. And then the third goal is really to keep working with the public sectors, with the ministry, and to keep help mentality evolve. Because even if the public school, public university, and big companies, they understand the need of EdTech, there is still a long way to go. So yes, stay really close from the public sector and trying to innovate with them more than what we are doing today. So yes, that's the main three challenge. And of course, but the goal is to have all the EdTech startups in France inside of the network, I guess, and maybe then we can grow a bit faster, because at the moment we are a small team. So I hope we will be a big team one day. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's really, really incredible, the amount of work you've done in such a short space of time, and really interesting to hear about your kind of plans in the coming years, and yeah, really, really exciting. So I suppose the final question I had was really around then sort of beyond France, and whether you have any partnerships with other national EdTech organizations, and what sort of what are the opportunities that come from those, or the benefits and so on.
Yeah, sure. Actually, it's very important to us. We co-founded something that is called the European EdTech Alliance, which is an international network of European EdTech companies. And basically, it's a group of all the EdTech organizations that are in Europe. So it's going to be EdTech Poland, EdTech Estonia, EdTech Spain, EdTech Germany.
Super.
They don't have these names. I'm just making it simple.
Yeah.
And the goal is really to first know the people and have an idea about the person that a company has to contact if they want to get inside on the market. So we are creating this in order to make everyone know each other. There are 2 meetings, Zoom meetings a month, in order to share the news, maybe, I don't know, some fundraisings, some hot topics that a country wants to share with all the other countries. So it's 2 meetings a month, which is a lot, actually. And the goal is to go and win some European public money in order to fund this network to get a permanent person working full-time on this job. And so actually it's ongoing at the moment. So we are looking for someone permanent. And the goal is really for this person to think about European events where everyone will maybe share some stuff. Working with you, actually, guys, it would be very interesting. And so, yeah, so we are part of this network. It's a very young network. It has been launched officially beginning of June, this June. But actually, it's very exciting to get a view on what's happening in the other countries in Europe. So we are pretty close from them, and also we are working a lot with Business France, which is a public entity in France that is helping French companies to go abroad. And Business France, they have links to every country in the world. So we are really close to different countries in the world thanks to them, but it's on a more public side. So yeah, so it's super exciting. And actually we are going to the Universal Exposition of Dubai in December because we want to meet all the EdTech actors in the world. So international is something that it's growing strong at EdTech France. Yes.
Yeah, that's been really, really insightful and interesting. I mean, there's definitely benefit in synergy and working together. So that's been great. It's been really interesting learning about EdTech France and the goals and where it's fitting in kind of the larger objectives of EdTech in Europe. And until we speak again.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you very much.